Court is now in session.
Time to crack a good old Dr. Pepper while we're doing this episode. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the PCBC Season 2, Episode 8. The Pennsylvania College Basketball Court, your program for when we're going to be able to talk about the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference and good old basketball in the PSAC. Gotta love it. So, we have, let me double check my math because I'm terrible at math. 7, 8, 16 games. Yes, I'm good. Good. I remember my math. So we got 16 games of recapping over the last 3 days. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the November 22nd through November 24th. And then we got 2 games on the schedule today, 9 tomorrow, and 4 on Wednesday. So if I do my math correctly, that's 15. So we got 15 games on the schedule for these next 3 days, the 15th, the 25th through the 27th. Right before Thanksgiving break. Thank goodness. All right, so let's get this over with. First game, they started the PSAC opening weekend for a lot of these teams. We start off with probably the easiest prediction of the weekend. Ganon against Bloomsburg. Ganon going to 5-2. Bloomsburg dropping to 1-5. The Bloomsburg Huskies have been absolutely terrible, but we'll explain their record once we get to the second game with Bloomsburg. Ganon in the first half outscoring Bloomsburg 40-27. Second half outscoring Bloomsburg 55-43. Final score 95-70 in favor of Ganon. Bloomsburg, their top scorer, Matt Bangel, 37 minutes, is returned to Erie, Pennsylvania. 8 of 16 from the floor, 3 out of 4 from three-point range, 0 out of 2 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal for a total of 19 points. Tony Henderson in 34 minutes, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, and 2 steals. Louis Wild in 38 minutes, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 11 turnovers. Goodness gracious. PCBC better than the Joe Rogan experience. There you go. The Huskies, first half shooting 37.5% from the floor, 27.3% for three-point range, and they did not take any free throw attempts, 0 out of 0. In the second half, they shot 53% from the floor, 66.7% for three-point range, and 50% from the free throw line. Overall, they shot 45.2% from the floor, 45% from three-point range, and 50% from the free throw line. Ganon, top scorer was Pace Prosser in 25 minutes, 7 out of 12 from the floor, 4 out of 6 from three-point range, 5 out of 5 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals for a total of 23 points. Ernest Shelton in 25 minutes had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. Tasman Goodrick in 24 minutes, 13 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 steals with 2 blocks. Ganon in the first half, they shot 37.5% from the floor, 31.25% for three-point range, and 71.4% from the free throw line. Second half, they shot nearly 68% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, and 65% from the free throw line. Overall, Ganon shooting 50% from the floor, 37.5% from three-point range, and 66.7% from the free throw line. And it's kind of crazy because Ganon still plays their games at this current time at the Haggerty Family Event Center in Erie, Pennsylvania, on the campus of Cathedral Prep High School. Also known as, at the moment, the worst basketball court in PSAC basketball. Why? Because it's not a college basketball court. It's literally it's a high school basketball court. But the reason why is because they're still doing renovations to the Highmark Event Center in downtown Erie on their campus at Ganon. They should be having it ready by January of 2025, so at least they'll be back in their home facility very soon. Thank goodness. I'm tired of these games being played at the Haggerty Family Event Center. Especially since last year, they hosted the PSAC tournament and the Atlantic Region tournament for college basketball at a high school facility. Give me a break. What's up, Dawson? Cal against Millersville. Best matchup overall of the weekend, in my opinion, out of the 16-game set. It was a pretty good game. California winning 85-76. Cal outscoring Millersville 50-47 in the first half, 35-29 in favor of Cal in the second half. Cal going to 6-0 and 1-0 in conference play. Millersville dropping to 4-2 and 0-1 in conference play. For Millersville, their top scorer was Amir Hurst in 38 minutes, 7 out of 12 from the floor, 4 out of 5 from three-point range, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and a total of 18 points. Drew Stover in 30 minutes, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Siraj Ali, what's up, Mr. Sutton? 15 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Montel Cooper, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. And Aiden Garrett, on 33 minutes, had 10 points, 1 rebound, and 4 assists. In the first half, Millersville shooting about 51.6% from the floor, 60% from three-point range, and 69.23% from the free throw line. Second half, way worse. 37.1% from the floor, 0 out of 10 from three-point range, 0%, and 3 out of 4 from the free throw line at 75%. Overall, they shot 43.9% from the floor, 30% from three-point range, 70.6% from the free throw line. California, the Vulcans, which we'll actually talk about here with the Saturday game. Cam Polak, top scorer in 30 minutes. He shot 8 of 12 from the floor, 4 out of 7 from three-point range, and 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 9 rebounds and a total of 26 points. Donald Whitehead Jr. played all 40 minutes and had 21 points with 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 5 turnovers with 3 steals. Kanan Hanna in 25 minutes, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals. Keith Palak III, 12 minutes, he had 10 points and 5 rebounds. Cal shot 54.8% from the floor in the first half, 50% from three-point range, 71.43% from the free throw line. Second half, absolutely terrible, 29.6% from the field, 12.5% from three-point range, shooting 1 of 8 from the three-point line, 81.8% from the free throw line in the second half. Overall, Cal shot 43.1% from the floor, 35% from three-point range, 77.8% from the free throw line. Next game, Edinburgh against Kutztown, another really easy one. This was, I think, the biggest blowout of the weekend. Kutztown against Edinburgh, the Fighting Scots improving to 4-2 and 1-0 in conference play, winning their home opener in PSAC play over Kutztown, 93-58. Edinburgh outscoring Kutztown 41-27 and then 52-31 in the second half. Top scorer for Kutztown was Jalen Bryant, who in 34 minutes shot 8 of 17 from the floor, 5 of 11 from three-point range, and 1 out of 1 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds and a total of 22 points. Jaden McGee off the bench in 24 minutes shot 4 out of 12 from the floor, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal for a total of 12 points. The Golden Bears in the first half, they shot 34.6% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, and 80% from the free throw line. Second half, 33.4% from the floor, 11.1% from three-point range, shooting 1 of 9 from the three-point line, 8 of 14 from the free throw line, 57.14%. Overall, they shot 34.5% from the floor, 31.6% from three-point range, 63.2% from the free throw line. Edinburgh. Top scorer was Steve Kelly, former Clarion Golden Eagle. He had, in 27 minutes, 6 of 11 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from three-point range, and 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. He had 6 assists and 2 steals for a total of 16 points. Evan Berger, 26 minutes, 14 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists with 2 steals. Sanker Everin continues to dominate on the boards. He had 11 points and 19 rebounds, with 14 of them being defensive rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. So very impressive, 11.19 rebound double-double. Edinburgh in the first half shot about 46.9% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. Second half, they shot 54.3% from the floor, 69.23% from three-point range, 5 out of 5 from the free throw line at 100%. Overall, they shot 50.7% from the floor, 58.6% from three-point range, 88.9% from the free throw line, shooting 17 out of 29 from three-point range. Very impressive game for Edinburgh in terms of their three-point shooting. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. To be continued. Clarion and Mansfield next. All right, Clarion improving to 5-1 with this win over Mansfield. Mansfield dropping to 1-5 with the loss against Clarion. Clarion outscoring Mansfield 46-41 in the first half. Clarion outscoring, Mansfield 46-42 in the second half. Final score 92-83 in favor of the Golden Eagles. Top scorer for Mansfield was L.J. Stansberry, who in 34 minutes shot 6 of 12 from the floor, 1 out of 4 from three-point range, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal for a total of 15 points. Scott Winning in 27 minutes had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Sterling Scott in 33 minutes, 13 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block. Owen Chambers, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist in 26 minutes. And off the bench, Nasir Brown in 19 minutes, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. The Mounties in the first half shot 50% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 71.4% from the free throw line. Second half, 40.6% from the floor, 46.2% from three-point range, 76.92% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 45.3% from the floor, 40% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line, with 1 technical foul being assessed to L.J. Stansberry. Clarion, top scorer, Cam Kearney, 34 minutes, shot 12 of 18 from the floor, 3 out of 6 from three-point range, 12 of 16 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals for a PSAC high 39 points. So 1 point for me hitting the 40-point mark. So very impressive game for Cam Kearney, who actually, giving a shout-out to, was just announced as the PSAC West Athlete of the Week, shooting about 64.5% from the floor in the 2 games between Mansfield and Bloomsburg. In the games against Mansfield and Bloomsburg, an average 30.5 points a game. So very impressive weekend for Cam Kearney. Justice Easter in 34 minutes had 17 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 2 steals. Trey Nelson, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. And Josiah Dow, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 1 steal. Those are Harden numbers, pretty much. Harden from like 2017. Clarion, first half, 56.25% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, 66.7% from the free throw line. Second half, 40.7% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 80% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 49.2% from the floor, 42.9% from three-point range, 78.6% from the free throw line. Next game, Slippery Rock versus Westchester. Ladies and gentlemen, I am declaring this now the biggest dud of 2024-25, without question, is Slippery Rock University. I don't know what is going on with them this year. And we'll get to their next game in just a moment. But let's talk about the game against Westchester. Oh, here we go. First half, Westchester outscoring SRU 39-37. So it was pretty close in the first half, before Westchester outscored them 42-27 in the second half, winning by 17 points against SRU. Elijah Allen was the top scorer for the Golden Rams in 32 minutes, 6 of 16 from the floor, 3 out of 6 from three-point range, 10 out of 10 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals for a total of 25 points. Anthony McCall in 23 minutes had 10 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 blocks. Anthony Purnell Jr. off the bench in 25 minutes had 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Westchester in the first half, shot 41.2% from the floor, 25% from three-point range, 56.25% from the free throw line. Second half, 34.4% from the floor, 28.6% from three-point range, 81.8% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 37.9% from the floor, 26.7% from three-point range, and 71.1% from the free throw line. 2 technical fouls were assessed to Westchester, one from Moru Osamanu, and a team technical foul was also assessed. Slippery Rock. Ike Herster was their top scorer, my main man from Sharon, Pennsylvania, and Kennedy Catholic. 34 minutes, shot 8 of 16 from the floor, 3 out of 7 from three-point range, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal for a total of 23 points. And then off the bench, Jomo Goings came off the bench in this game. Really surprising he did. He had 28 minutes, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2 block. 1 block and 2 steals. Omich Wilson actually played pretty well. 4 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 blocks in 24 minutes. Only took 2 field goal attempts. SRU shot 41.9% from the floor in the first half, 44.4% from three-point range, 70% from the free throw line. Second half, 28.6% from the floor, 10% from three-point range, 1 out of 10, and 71.43% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 35.6% from the floor, 26.3% from three-point range, which actually might be a season high for them. 70.8% from the free throw line. 2 technical fouls also assessed to Slippery Rock. Ike Herster and Jomo Goings both got a technical foul. Next game, Pitt-Johnstown against Lock Haven. Pitt-Johnstown putting up some numbers. Pitt-Johnstown outscoring Lock Haven 48-36 in the first half before outscoring Lock Haven 51-30 in the second half. Pitt-Johnstown winning 99-66 against Lock Haven at the UPJ Sports Center. Eli Washington was the top scorer for Lock Haven in 28 minutes, shooting 6 of 13 from the floor, 3 out of 4 from three-point range, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. He had 1 rebound, 6 assists for a total of 19 points. He was the only double-digit scorer for the Bald Eagles, who in the first half shot 38.24% from the field, 54.6% from three-point range, and 4 out of 4 from the free throw line, 100%. Second half, 46.2% from the floor, 20% from three-point range, and 60% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 41.7% from the floor, 34.6% from three-point range, 77.8% from the free throw line. Pitt-Johnstown, top scorer was Jay Rose, who in 25 minutes shot 7 of 8 from the floor, 4 out of 5 from three-point range, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 steal for a total of 20 points. Sean Dillon, 25 minutes, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. Vinny Cagini, 26 minutes, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. Baden Forup, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 22 minutes. And Nick Watts off the bench in 18 minutes had 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. The Mountain Cats in the first half shot 55.9% from the floor, 83.3% from three-point range, 5 out of 6, and 83.3% from the free throw line, also 5 out of 6. Second half, 61.3% from the floor, 62.5% from three-point range, 8 of 8 from the free throw line, 100%. Overall shooting 58.5% from the floor, 71.4% from three-point range, going 10 of 14, and 92.9% from the free throw line, going 13 of 14. Pitt-Johnstown with this wins goes to 3-3. Lock Haven dropped to 2-4 with the Friday game. Final game from the Friday schedule. Seton Hill hosting Shepherd. Shepherd winning 70-62. With Shepherd going to 3-2 and 1-0 in conference play at this point. 5-1 for Seton Hill, dropping its first loss of the season and its first loss in conference play. Top scorer was Chase Parr for the Thundering Herd Rams. in 33 minutes, 9 of 12 from the floor, 6 of 9 from the free throw line, 24 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal. Gerard Robinson, 37 minutes, 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Shepard in the first half shot 64% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. Second half, 43.5% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 54.2% from the floor, 37.5% from three-point range, and 75% from the free throw line. Seton Hill, their top scorer was Bethel Park grad and grad student Ryan Mice. 38 minutes, 5 of 9 from the floor, 5 of 9 from three-point range, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal for a total of 18 points. Kendrick Curtis, 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist, 3 steals in 22 minutes. Griffins, first half shot 44.8% from the floor, 23.1% from three-point range, and 37.5% from the free throw line. Second half, 32.3% from the floor, 27.8% from three-point range, 62.5% from the free throw line. Shooting overall, 38.3% from the floor, 25.8% from three-point range, 50% from the free throw line. So Friday, not a good performance in terms of the games. There actually was one more game on that schedule from Friday, but we'll talk about that game here in a little bit. So on Friday, going 4 out of 7. Yeah, not too good. Saturday, Seton Hill against Shippensburg. We'll keep the Seton Hill losing train going, I can tell you that, because this game was another L for the Griffins. Shippensburg and Seton Hill. Seton Hill outscoring Shippensburg 38-36 in the first half. Shippensburg outscoring Seton Hill 47-39 in the second half. Final score 83-77 Shippensburg. Top scorer, no shocker, Marcus Frank again. 36 minutes, 8 of 15 from the floor, 0 out of 2 from three-point range. Shot an incredibly impressive 7 of 7 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, a block, and 3 steals for 23 points. Timmy Connor in 36 minutes, 17 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Donovan Hill, this was impressive. 35 minutes, 16 points, 24 rebounds, and 3 assists. This is like Will Chamberlain numbers we're putting up here. He had 17 out of those 24 rebounds were on defense. Trey Martin in 26 minutes, 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Off the bench, Denzel Figueroa, 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists with 1 steal. Shippensburg shot 35.5% from the floor in the first half with 27.3% from three-point range, 91.7% from the free throw line. Second half, 52.8% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 50% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 44.8% from the floor, 30% from three-point range, 70.8% from the free throw line, 1 technical foul being assessed to Donovan Hill. Seton Hill, top scorer, Kendrick Curtis in 27 minutes, 5 of 11 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from three-point range, and 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. 10 rebounds, 3 assists for a total of 16 points. Ryan Mice in 37 minutes, 14 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Gage Lattimore in 27 minutes, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 1 steal. And off the bench, Brandon Corey in 28 minutes had 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals. Seton Hill in the first half shooting 50% from the floor, 38.5% from three-point range, 70% from the free throw line. Second half, 46.7% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 48.2% from the floor, 36.7% from three-point range. Correction, 35.7% from three-point range. Numbers are looking really close there. And then 72.2% from the free throw line. Seton Hill dropping to 5-2 and 0-2 in conference play, while Seton Hill goes to 2-3 and 1-0 in conference play for the moment. Next game, Pitt-Johnstown against Mansfield. Another 99-point game for Pitt-Johnstown. They're on the roll right now, putting up these points. In the first half, Mansfield outscored Pitt-Johnstown 52-40 before Pitt-Johnstown outscored Mansfield 59-43. This was a close game, 99-95 in favor of Pitt-Johnstown. They improved to 4-3 on the season with a 2-0 record in conference play. Mansfield dropping to 1-6 and 0-2 in conference play. Top scorer for Mansfield was Sterling Scott, 32 minutes, 8 of 18 from the floor, 0 out of 2 from three-point range, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for a total of 21 points. LJ Stansbury, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists in 32 minutes. Scott Woodring, 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist in 24 minutes. And Owen Chambers, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in 27 minutes. Mansfield in the first half shot 61.3% from the floor, 54.5% from three-point range, 72.7% from the free throw line. Second half shooting 46.9% from the floor, 44.4% from three-point range, 90% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 54% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, 81% from the free throw line, and 1 technical foul being assessed to the team. Pitt-Johnstown, Ryan Smith was their top scorer with 30 minutes, 9 of 15 from the floor, 0 out of 3 from three-point range, 6 of 8 from the free throw line, having 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for a total of 24 points. Vinny Cugini, 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists in 26 minutes. Baden Forup had 15 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, a block, and a steal, 28 minutes. Jay Rose, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 blocks, and a steal in 25 minutes. Sean Dillon, 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 10 assists, 3 steals in 33 minutes. Adam Belinsky off the bench, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, and 2 steals in 19 minutes. Overall, Pitt-Johnstown shooting 50 in the first half, 51.4% from the floor, 0 out of 6 from three-point range, 0%, and 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 66.7%. Second half, 61.1% from the floor, 1 out of 6 from three-point range, 16.7%, and 77.8% from the free throw line in the second half. Overall, shooting 56.3% from the floor, 1 out of 12 from three-point range, or 8.3%, and 75% from the free throw line. Next one, Ganon and East Stroudsburg, another really good matchup. Ganon scoring 105 points in this matchup. Ganon outscoring East Stroudsburg 42-35 in the first half. Second half, outscoring East Stroudsburg 63-58. Final score 105-93 in favor of Ganon. Ganon on a 6-game winning streak and starting 2-0 in conference play. East Stroudsburg 3-1 on the season, 0-1 in conference play. Keem McKaylee was the top scorer for the Warriors, who in 15 minutes shot 7 of 11 from the floor, 0 out of 3 from three-point range, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal for a total of 20 points. Davin Lee, 15 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists in 33 minutes. Carson Howard, 14 points, 6 rebounds in 26 minutes. Ethan Millerons, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal in 31 minutes. Cam Young off the bench in 26 minutes had 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Jalen Picardo in 24 minutes off the bench, 8 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. East Stroudsburg in the first half shot 41.4% from the floor, 20% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. Second half, 51.2% from the floor, 25% from three-point range, 67.75% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 47.2% from the floor, 22.7% from three-point range, 71.4% from the free throw line. Ganon, top scorer, Ernest Shelton, 26 minutes, 8 of 16 from the floor, 3 out of 8 from three-point range, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals for a total of 23 points. Justin DeBuck, 29 minutes, 19 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Pace Prosser, 31 minutes, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals. Isaiah Warfield, 13 minutes, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists in 29 minutes. Tasman Goodrick, 28 minutes, 10 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 blocks. Ganon in the first half shot 52.6% from the floor, 20% from three-point range, 0 out of 2 from the free throw line, 0%. Second half, 61.1% from the floor, 46.2% from three-point range, 76.5% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 56.8% from the floor, 34.8% from three-point range, 68.4% from the free throw line. Next game. Actually, we'll get to that game later. Slippery Rock in Millersville. Slippery Rock absolutely doing terrible again. Shocker. Millersville outscoring Slippery Rock 33-26 in the first half, 39-26 in the second half in favor of Millersville. Millersville winning 72-52. Drew Stover in 29 minutes shot 13 of 18 from the floor, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and 4 steals for 26 points. Siraj Ali, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist in 27 minutes. And Amir Hurst in 30 minutes, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, and 5 steals. In the first half, Millersville shot 35.3% from the floor, 14.3% from three-point range, 1 out of 7, 80% from the free throw line. Second half, 57.1% from the floor, 14.3% from three-point range, 1 out of 7 again, and 75% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 45.2% from the floor, 2 out of 14 or 14.3% from three-point range, 77.8% from the free throw line. SRU, their top scorer was Maseo Austin in 27 minutes, shot 6 of 12 from the floor, 1 out of 3 from three-point range, and 1 out of 1 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds, 2 assists for a total of 14 points. He did also have 9 turnovers in this game. And Jomo Goings off the bench in 29 minutes had 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 6 steals, along with 8 turnovers. Slippery Rock in this game had 26 total turnovers. Yikes. Overall, they shot in the first half 33.3% from the floor, 11.1% from three-point range, 1 out of 9, 100% from the free throw line, 3 out of 3. Second half, okay, there we go. Second half, 38.5% from the floor, 12.5% from three-point range, 1 out of 8, and 55.6% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 35.6% from the floor, an abysmal 2 out of 17 from three-point range, 11.8%. Yikes. And 66.7% from the free throw line. Maybe they need to work on their three-point shooting, because I think overall as a team they're shooting like 23% from. I think they're shooting like 23% from three-point range. 23.8% from three-point range. Oh my gosh. To put this in perspective, Garvin Clark, who was IUP's top scorer, only shot 29% from three-point range. Those are brick numbers. That's pretty bad. Actually, there's 3 teams at the moment that are shooting under 30% from three-point range. Lock Haven is at 28.5%. Kutztown, 28%. Not surprised. And Slippery Rock under 24% from three-point range. Goodness gracious. That's bad. That's not good. Actually, now I'm curious. I want to look and see what last year's, what the record, what the 3-point percentage was last year for dead last. Yeah, to put this in perspective, Slippery Rock was tied for dead last, and they shot 31% from 3-point range. Tied with Kutztown, 31%. They're shooting 8%, almost 8% worse from 3-point range this season. That's terrible. Actually, it seems like it's tradition for Slippery Rock that they're at the bottom of 3-point shooting. 2022-23, they were dead last at 30%. 21-22, they were 15th at 31.6%. So they've been in the bottom 4 for the last 3 seasons. Actually, 4 seasons. 19-20. Is it any better? Okay, so they actually shot 35% in 2019-20. Okay, that's actually really impressive. Oh my God, that's terrible. All right, back to the schedule. Got a little off track there, but yeah, that's terrible. Subrock's been in the bottom four the last 4 years. All here's nothing but bricks from 3-point range at Morrow Fieldhouse. Shippensburg and Seton Hill, we did that one. Slippery Rock, Pitt-Johnstown, Ganon. Okay, cool. So we're going to the SRU game, or the IUP Lock Haven game now. Thank goodness. Finally, IUP versus Lock Haven. So IUP playing its home opener at the Kovalchik on Saturday, November 23rd. It was supposed to be November 22nd, but we'll get to that game here in just a few moments. Lock Haven coming in was 2-4. IUP was on a 2-game winning streak. In the first half, Lock Haven outscoring IUP 34-32. IUP in the second half outscoring Lock Haven 48-36. With IUP getting its third straight win in this stretch, winning 80-70 over Lock Haven. The first of a 4-game homestand for IUP. Top scorer, actually they had 2 guys each hit 14 points. Isaiah Stewart in 30 minutes shot 5 of 13 from the floor, 4 out of 10 from 3-point range. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal for a total of 14 points. Laquan Bird, 24 minutes off the bench, 6 of 10 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from 3-point range. 4 rebounds and a total of 14 points. Eli Washington had 13 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals in 30 minutes. The Bald Eagles shot 38.5% from the floor, or 35.5% from the floor, 42.9% from 3-point range, 85.7% from the free throw line. The second half, they shot 36.8% from the floor, 20% for 3-point range, 83.3% from the free throw line. Excuse me. Overall shooting 36.2% from the floor, 31% from 3-point range, 84.6% from the free throw line. IUP top scorer was Christian Moore, who in 38 minutes shot 7 of 13 from the floor, 4 out of 8 from 3-point range, 5 out of 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals for a total of 23 points. Tyler Grove in 29 minutes shot 7 of 13 from the floor, 3 out of 5 from 3-point range, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist for a total of 19 points. Ian Herring off the bench in 21 minutes shot 4 of 7 from the floor, 1 out of 2 from 3-point range, and 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. 6 rebounds and a total of 10 points. Sarp Furden in 34 minutes, 3 of 5 from the floor, 3 out of 3 from 3-point range, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for a total of 9 points. Demir Brooks in 31 minutes, 3 of 6 from the floor, 2 out of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 2 steals for a total of 8 points. Kamani Marrero, one of only 2 games this season that he has not hit double digits in terms of number of points. He had 8. He took 0 field goal attempts and 0. He had 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal for a total of 8 points. Luke Triggs in 18 minutes off the bench, 1 of 5 from the floor, 0 out of 2 from 3-point range, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 2 blocks for a total of 3 points. Callum McNamara in 2 minutes off the bench had one assist for the Crimson Hawks. Overall in the first half, they shot 47.8% from the floor, 50% from 3-point range, 54.5% from the free throw line, 6 out of 11. But the second half is a different story. Second half, they shot 53.9% from the floor, 58.3% from 3-point range, 81.3% from the free throw line. A lot better. Overall shooting 51% from the floor, 55% from 3-point range, 70.4% from the free throw line. Not too bad. IUP went to 3-2. Lock Haven now on starting the season at 2-5, 0-2 in conference play. Oh, we didn't get to the Clarion game. Crap. We'll get to that game in a second. Actually, we're getting to that now. I'm losing track of games. So 2 more games for Saturday, 1 more for Sunday. Down in the preview. All right. Bloomsburg and Clarion. Clarion improving to 6-1 on the season, 2-0 in conference play. If you would have had Clarion at the top of the PSAC West on my bingo card, I don't think that was going to happen. Bloomsburg dropping to 1-6, 0-2 in conference play. Shocker. And speaking of which, let's talk about Chris Best with his incredible coaching tenure he's done so far. In 61 games, this includes this season, they've gone 7-54 in his tenure. That's a 115 winning percentage. And in conference play, if you count these two games, he's an abysmal 4 of 42 or a 0.87 winning percentage. In their last 99 games, this includes the start of the 21-22 season, they've won 12 out of 99 games. That's a 121 winning percentage. Absolutely abysmal. What a downhill slope it's been for the Bloomsburg Huskies. But that's okay because their top scorer was again Matt Bengal, who in 37 minutes shot 10 of 18 from the floor, 2 out of 6 from three-point range, 4 out of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for a total of 26 points. Louis Wild played all 40 minutes, shot 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists with 2 steals. Tony Henderson in 29 minutes had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists with 1 steal. Bloomsburg shot 47.2% from the floor in the first half, 29.4% from three-point range, and only had 1 free throw attempt, which they successfully converted on. In the second half, they shot 14 of 32, or 43.75% from the floor, 40% from three-point range, 87.5% from the free throw line, overall shooting 45.6% from the floor, 34.4% from three-point range, 88.9% from the free throw line. Clarion, top scorer again was Cam Kearney, who in 34 minutes shot 8 of 13 from the floor, 1 out of 1 from three-point range, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist for a total of 22 points. So overall, 61 points on the weekend for Cam Kearney in the 2 games, in the 2-day weekend stretch. Justice Easter had 21 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and 1 steal in 35 minutes. Trey Nelson, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals in 35 minutes. Josiah Dow, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 blocks in 33 minutes. The Golden Eagles shot 60.7% from the field in the first half, with 57.1% from three-point range, 83.3% from the free throw line. Second half, 41.4% from the floor, 27.3% from three-point range, 86.7% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 50.9% from the floor, 44% from three-point range, 85.7% from the free throw line. And the biggest shocker of Saturday, Shepherd beating California, previously ranked as the number 4 team in Division II. Shepherd winning 66-61 over the Vulcans. Very impressive how they were able to win that matchup. I was watching. Cal does not give up, man. I'll tell you that for a fact. 17th. They're still technically ranked 4th right now, unless they change the rankings on that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, here we go. Shepherd, Jared Robinson, 35 minutes, shot 4 of 11 from the floor, 2 out of 5 from three-point range, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for 17 points. Brody Davis, 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals in 35 minutes. Chase Parr, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks in 32 minutes. Marcus Banks, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 steal in 27 minutes. In the first half, they shot 29.2% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line, 100%. Second half, 45.2% from the floor, 42.9% from three-point range, 76.9% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 38.2% from the floor, 38.5% from three-point range, and 82.4% from the free throw line. Cal, Donald Whitehead Jr., their top scorer, 36 minutes, shot 8 of 21 from the floor, 5 out of 13 from three-point range, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for 22 points. Caden Hanna, 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 steal in 34 minutes. Cam Polak, 33 minutes, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Now, you're going to tell me, yes, not Donald Whitehead Jr., Keith Pallick III and Bryson Lucas did not play this game. And I actually had a fan from California try to roast me. They're like, oh, they didn't play. Here's my situation. We don't have Dallas Dillard. Too bad. They didn't play. Suck it up. It is what it is. I wish we had Dallas Dillard for IEP right now. We don't. Too bad. You lost. Suck it up, California. I bet while I'm in the process of saying this, Danny Sankum's probably having a temper tantrum wanting me to go after him. Nah, that probably won't happen because Danny Sankum will probably get a technical foul before I even try to go near him. And then again, I would rather have him yell at me than me yell at him because I don't think that would be a good situation. As we speak, Danny Sankum just got a technical foul for being a complete whiner. Just like the California Vulcans fans. Too bad. In the first half, they shot 29.4% from the floor, 23.5% from three-point range, 50% from the free throw line. Second half, 32.4% from the field, 33.3% from three-point range, 77.8% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 30.9% from the floor, 28.6% from three-point range, 69.2% from the free throw line. Maybe you should stop whining about the fact that your team is so good, California. Maybe you should go try to shoot more shots because if you want to keep complaining about the fact that you guys shouldn't have lost that game, well, I can't really help you with that one. All right, so that's the Saturday stint. Overall, went 5-2 on. Can't do math again. 6-2 on Saturday, so a very good performance on Saturday. So that schedule is done. And then the one game that was supposed to be originally played Friday at 5 p.m. Got rescheduled to a 3 o'clock start on Sunday, yesterday. And that was IEP and Shippensburg. The Crimson Hawks coming in on a 3-game winning streak. Could it be number 4? Yes, it would be. In the first half, the score was tied at 33, despite IEP being up 16-2 early in the first half. And then IEP outscoring Shippensburg 39-24 in the second half, winning 72-57 over Shippensburg. IEP improving to 4-2 on the season, and currently on a 4-game winning streak, going 2-0 in conference play so far, and earning win number 1,500 for the program. So congratulations to IEP on their 1,500 win in program history with this win. Shippensburg dropping to 2-4 in conference play, or 2-4 on the season and 1-1 in conference play. Their top scorer, they actually had 3 guys with 11 points. And one of them was Marcus Frank, which was absolutely crucial because Marcus Frank coming into this game was top of the PSAC, averaging 24.8 points per game. He only had 11 points in this game. In 32 minutes, 5 of 16 from the floor, 1 out of 5 from three-point range, 0 out of 3 from the free throw line, which was crucial. 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, again, 11 points. Jaden Smith off the bench in 19 minutes, 11 points, 1 rebound. And Jalen Bowie in 15 minutes off the bench, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Trey Martin, 24 minutes, 10 points, 4 rebounds. And that was pretty much it for Shippensburg. In the first half, they shot 33.3% from the floor, 22.2% from three-point range, 60% from the free throw line. Second half, 33.3% from the floor, 25% from three-point range, 25% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 33.3% from the floor, 23.3% from three-point range, 7 out of 30, and 4 out of 9, or 44.4% from the free throw line. IEP, their top scorer was Kaimani Marrero, 36 minutes, 6 of 13 from the floor, 1 out of 5 from three-point range, 5 out of 6 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals for 18 points. Christian Moore, 29 minutes, 6 of 14 from the floor, 2 out of 7 from three-point range, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal for a total of 15 points. Tyler Grove in 34 minutes, 5 of 10 from the floor, 2 out of 7 from three-point range, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds and a total of 14 points. Demir Brooks, 26 minutes, 4 of 6 from the floor, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks for a total of 14 points. Sarp Furton, 33 minutes, 3 of 11 from the floor, 1 out of 5 from three-point range. 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block for a total of 7 points. Luke Triggs in 20 minutes, shot off the bench, 2 of 4 from the floor, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 6 rebounds, and a total of 4 points. Ian Herring in 22 minutes had his worst performance of his young freshman career, 0 out of 7 from the floor, 0 out of 3 from three-point range. He did, however, have 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 3 steals. So he did have his good numbers. Oh, also, Gabriel Romero-Sands, I completely forgot about him. In his first game back to Indiana as a visiting player, had played in 9 minutes, shooting 0 out of 2 from the floor, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 point. So not a terrible performance, if I do say so myself. Back to IUP in the first half, shooting 40% from the floor, 20% from three-point range, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line, 100%. Okay, back to this. Second half, 40% from the floor, 23.1% from three-point range, 92.3% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 40% from the floor, not their greatest three-point shooting performance, 6 of 28 or 21.4%. And 93.3% from the free throw line. 14 of 15. Very impressive performance for IUP. They are getting a lot better at shooting free throws this season, which is a big improvement. I think they're up by like nearly 7 or 8%, I think. Free throw line. Free throw shooting. Let's see. IUP, 72.6% so far this season. Last season, they were dead last in the PSAC at 66.2%. So they're 6% better from the free throw line. Very impressive stat line to have for IUP this season. But yes, 1-0 on Sunday. Overall, this weekend with the 16 games, 3, 5, so 10-6. Not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. 59-34 overall on the season for my picks. That's about a .630 winning percentage. So not terrible. Could be a lot worse. Picks and previews. Well, we might as well get started because one game already started about 55 minutes ago, and I actually picked Pitt-Johnstown to win this game. They're in Puerto Rico right now at the Puerto Rico Basketball Classic. It's the first of 2 games that they're playing. The first one was at 4 o'clock. Actually, that game just became official. So I'm already off to a 1-0 start. Yay! We'll get this game out of the way. Why not? So Pitt-Johnstown, they took on Puerto Rico Rio Piedras. This game was played in Puerto Rico. Their first game is going to be at 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. tomorrow. So I guess then again, that's fair. This might have been a 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time game. Maybe. I don't know. But Pitt-Johnstown winning 67-62. Might as well get this game out of the way. Why not? Baden Thorpe was their top scorer, who in 24 minutes, 9-14 from the floor, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals for 18 points. Ryan Smith, 31 minutes, 3 of 7 from the floor, 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist with 2 steals. Vinny Kajuni, 10 points in 25 minutes, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Pitt-Johnstown in the first half shot 53.9% from the floor, 0 out of 4 from three-point range, 0%, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, 88.9%. Second half, they shot 40% from the floor, 12.5% from three-point range, 1 out of 8, and 54.6% from three-point range. Overall, shooting 46.4% from the floor, 8.3% or 1 out of 12 from the three-point range, 70% from the free throw line. Now, I do apologize this in advance because this is, I'm going to try my best with this. So, let's do this. For Puerto Rico, Rio Piedras, their top scorer was Luis Gonzalez in 26 minutes, 4 of 5 from the floor, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 8 out of 9 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal for a total of 16 points. Eric Velasquez, 29 minutes, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 1 block, and 2 steals. And Diego Rios, 25 minutes off the bench, 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist with 1 steal. I think they're called the Gallitos, which is actually funny. That's Jake Paul's nickname. The Gallitos, also known as the Roosters. They shot 44.4% from the floor, 37.5% from three-point range, 6 of 6 from the free throw line at 100%. Second half, 47.8% from the floor, 1 out of 9 from three-point range, 11.1%, and 60% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 46% from the floor, 23.5% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. Pitt-Johnstown improving to 5-3 on the season, and Rio Piedras dropping to 0-4. Okay, now we get to the preview games. Here we go. So, cross that game off with a good old green check mark. So, win number 60 on the season in my picks and predictions. It's now 60-34. 7 o'clock game. Wilmington, Delaware, traveling to Lock Haven. Wilmington, Delaware, 1-4. Lock Haven, 2-5. I'm still picking Lock Haven on this game. Next, tomorrow, Pitt-Johnstown taking on Interamericana University in Puerto Rico. This is a 10 a.m. start, Eastern Standard Time, which I'm guessing is 11 a.m. Puerto Rico local time. I'm pretty sure. Yes. So they're 1 hour ahead of us. So this game would have started at 4 o'clock Eastern. That's kind of funny that game started at... Maybe it was 4 p.m. local time. Maybe. I don't know. But anyways, Pitt-Johnstown against Interamericana University. I'm picking Pitt-Johnstown. 2 o'clock game. Seton Hill, who is 5-2 on a 2-game losing streak, taking on 2-2 Pitt Greensburg. I'm picking Seton Hill. Millersville, next 2 games are at 5 o'clock. Millersville hosting Dominican. Dominican 2-2. Millersville 5-2. I am choosing Millersville. California coming off that massive L to somehow Shepherd. Taking on Damon, New York. This is going to be a good game. This is a game being played in Amherst, New York, just outside of Buffalo. I'm going to pick Cal. This game could be really close. I could see Cal losing this game, but I think Cal has a shot of winning this game pretty, give or take. I'm going to give like 60-40%. 60-40 in terms of the percentage for Cal to win this game. 5:30, Clarion hosting Penn State Du-Bois. Penn State Du-Bois 2-5, Clarion 6-1. Probably an easy choice here. I'm choosing Clarion. East Stroudsburg traveling to Wilmington, Delaware to take on Goldie BCom. East Stroudsburg's 3-2, Goldie BCom 2-4. I am choosing the Warriors over the Lightning in this matchup. Edinburgh traveling to Roberts Wesleyan University. Edinburgh 4-3, Roberts Wesleyan 2-3. I'm picking Edinburgh. 2 7:30 games. Felician University, who's 2-1, taking on 1-6 Bloomsburg. I'm picking Felician in this game. And then Georgian Court versus Kutztown. This is a 7:30 game in Kutztown. Georgian Court 0-5, Kutztown 1-4. I'm going to pick the Bears. This is kind of a toss-up game for that one. So Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving, Chestnut Hill 2-3 Chestnut Hill 2-3, traveling to Westchester, Pennsylvania for a 2 o'clock game against the Golden Rams. I'm picking Westchester. Slippery Rock traveling to Painesville, Ohio to take on Lake Erie College. Slippery Rock 2-4, Lake Erie 6-1, off to their best start since their inaugural season in 2008, 2009. It's when they switched to Division II. I'm sticking with the Tornadoes of Lake Erie College. Until Slippery Rock can prove that they can win a game, at least against a pretty decent team, I like Lake Erie College in this one. And I'm trying to remember his name. If I can remember for Friday's episode, I'm going to look it up. I know it. Hold on. I think his name's Jake Perrin. He was a former IEP assistant under Coach Lombardi. I'm about 90% sure. I think that's his name is Jake Perrin, because Daniel Schmay is the head coach at Penn State Du Bois, and he was a assistant under Coach Lombardi a couple years ago. Yes, I was right. Jake Perrin, yes. So he was an assistant under Joe Lombardi. Why not? Keep the IEP roots going. I'm definitely picking Lake Erie College in this matchup. Bowie State hosting Shepherd. This game being played in Bowie, Maryland. Shepherd 4-2, Bowie State 3-4. This could be a toss-up game. I'm going to go with Shepherd in this one. And then the final game, IEP versus Lincoln, Pennsylvania, which we'll get to the scouting report now for that matchup. On November 27th, IEP coming in this matchup, all-time 1,500 and 700 wins versus 779 losses. Still at 658 winning percentage. IEP third in the PSAC West at 4-2 with a 2-0 record in conference play, taking on Lincoln, Pennsylvania, who is tied for fifth in the CIAA North at 2-3. Game being played at 7:30 in the Kovalchik. This is the third all-time meeting between these two programs. Series is tied at 1 game apiece. IEP winning the last matchup, 101-82 against the Lions. This came back on November 11th, 2016. So the first time they've met in 8 years. Now, the 7 key elements of Noah's fundamentals ideas of basketball. Offensively, Lincoln is averaging 75.6 points per game, ranked 7th in their conference. IEP averaging 75.2 points per game, ranked 11th, so very close in terms of that, but Lincoln has the advantage by 0.4 points. Defensively, IEP easily has this one. They're ranked 3rd in the PSAC at 71 points per game allowed. Lincoln is 3rd to last in the CIAA, allowing 81.6 points per game, ranked 9th out of 11 teams. Field goal percentage, IEP is shooting 43.9% as a team. That's ranked 12th in the PSAC. Lincoln shooting 42.7% from the field. That's 10th in their conference. So IEP has the advantage on that one. 3-point field goal percentage, IEP 34.4% from the floor. That's ranked 6th in the conference in PSAC. Lincoln 30.3% from three-point range. That's ranked 8th in the CIAA. Advantage IEP. Free throw percentage 72.6% for IEP. That's ranked 9th in the PSAC. In the CIAA team that really conference that really is not known for the free throw shooting, 69.4% from the free throw line. That's ranked 5th in the CIAA, but the advantage because the field goal percentage wise goes to IEP. Rebounding, IEP out rebounding. Averaging 39.5 rebounds per game. That's ranked 8th in the PSAC. Lincoln, 37.8 rebounds per game. That's ranked 5th in the CIAA. Advantage IEP, again, because of the number of rebounds. Assist to turnover ratio, IEP is at 1.33 assists per turnover. That's ranked 3rd best in the PSAC. Lincoln, 2nd to last in the CIAA, averaging 0.73. Results for this, by this mathematical term, IEP has outnumbered Lincoln PA in this fundamental elements 6-1 in this matchup. So analytics say IEP is heavily favored to win this matchup by those standards. IEP's top 3 scorers. Their first is Christian Moore, who is averaging 20.3 points per game, 3.2 rebounds per game, 40.4% from the floor, and 39% from three-point range, which is absolutely crucial to their success because IEP is shooting really well from three-point range. Let's see. Statistics. I need that. Individual. Here we go. All right, perfect. Tyler Groves, their number 2 scorer, 13.3 points per game, 4.7 rebounds per game, 46.9% from the floor, 36.4% from three-point range. Third highest scorer is Demir Brooks, who also will give a shout out to Kaimani Marrera. They're both tied with 12 points per game. Demir Brooks is averaging 8.2 rebounds per game, shooting 59.2% from the floor, 0% from three-point range because he has not taken a single three-point attempt this season. Now for the Lions. Their top scorer is number 10, who is a 6'5" guard and junior from Newark, New Jersey, playing his high school ball at University High School. And that is Baker Cleveland, who was their number 1 scorer from last season. He is averaging 19 points and 6.8 rebounds per game, shooting 52.9% from the floor and 50% from three-point range. We're not adding him because he only played 1 game. So their second highest scorer, he's a 6'1" guard, 6'1" point guard and junior from Bronx, New York. Played his high school ball at St. Raymond's, which is kind of familiar because there's another kid who played basketball at St. Raymond's High School. Oh, right, it's Dallas Dillard. Reggie Hudson is the guy who is wearing number 3 for the Lions. Another guy we'll give a shout out to just for the moment. He played 1 game, so he must have just came back from injury, is Freddie Young Jr., who's in his first game in 26 minutes, 50% from the floor, 40% from three-point range. He had 12 points and 1 rebound with 2 assists, but we're going by the actual games that they played so far this season. Oh, wait. My sincere apologies. This is why I'm terrible at reading. Here we go. Reggie Hudson, 13.8 points per game, 4 rebounds per game. He's shooting 50% from the floor and 20% from three-point range. 2 out of 10 overall this season. And then their third highest scorer, he is number 20, a 6'9" forward and senior from Trenton, New Jersey. And played his high school ball at Princeton Day School. Ethan Gurita. He's averaging 12 points and 7.8 rebounds per game, 51.8% from the floor, 25% from three-point range, 1 out of 4 from three-point range this season. All right, so 3 keys of the game. Number 1, shut down Cleveland. No, not the actual city of Cleveland, just the player. Baker Cleveland, again, 19 points per game. He's doing pretty well this season. Can IUP do what they did against Shippensburg, shutting down Marcus Frank? Guy who was averaging nearly 25 points per game and only allowed 11. Can they do it to Baker Cleveland? That's the question. Number 2, keep the winning streak going. Currently on a 4-game winning streak, which is impressive because I think IUP's longest winning streak last season was 6. And that was early in the season when they started the season 1-3. And they proceeded to go 10-10 the rest of the way. Yay. Number 3, win the turnover matchup. IUP only committed 3 turnovers in that game against Shippensburg. How many did they allow or force from Shippensburg? 10. Can IUP do it again? That's the question. Again, with their assist-to-turnover ratio, they had 8 rebounds and 3 turnovers in the game against Shippensburg. You'd love to see those numbers to have more assists than turnovers. Can they repeat what they did from last week? And with that being said, with the final matchup of IUP and Lincoln, this is probably going to be an easy choice. Not that I'm not biased against my own team, but I'm picking IUP. I think IUP will win this game really easily. Lincoln might give them a fight in the first half, but I think IUP is going to roll away with this matchup. I'm going to say the line on this one, I'm going to put IUP winning by at least 11 points. So IUP winning by plus 11 in this matchup. With that being said, that is going to conclude episode 8 of the PCBC Season 2. Because of Thanksgiving occurring on Thursday, I will not be filming, and I would rather be spending time with my family, which I will be. And I hope you guys will be having a wonderful Thanksgiving with your friends, family. If you are traveling, please stay safe. And then I will see you guys once again on Friday for episode 9 of the PCBC, which will cover a recap from the 3 days that we've been talking about today with Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. And then we will talk about, I think we're only going to have, I think it's Friday and Sunday, or Saturday and Sunday games. Let's see. So yeah, games on Saturday and Sunday. So we'll get to those 2 games on Saturday and Sunday. With the PSAC. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for episode 8 of the PCBC. I will see you guys on Friday for episode 9. Once again, I'm your honorary judge, Noah Spitfire, reporting live from Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. Thank you guys for joining, and I will see you next time. Case dismissed.